Alright, the purpose of this video is to demonstrate how to use a slip bobber. You can see I've got a mullet out there swimming around. I'm on the pier, and the mullet swimming around down tide and more likely to catch a bird than a fish doing that. But what the slip bobber will allow me to do is put a 2-ounce sinker to bring that mullet to whatever depth I want him to be. Just put a sinker and put him on the bottom, he's going to get caught up in snags. But a slip bobber will allow me to suspend the bait really at any depth I'd like, not be on the surface and not be on the bottom. Okay, so slip bobbers are really simple to use, and I like big ones. This one can support a 2-ounce sinker easily, just because in heavy bait or heavy tide conditions, you might want to use a 2-ounce sinker, and so a nice size slip bobber. You're not limited to use like a 1/2-ounce sinker like you are with smaller ones. So you just thread your main line through. Once your main line is threaded through, you tie on your leader, and in this case I'm using a 50-pound fluorocarbon leader and a 7/0 Gamakatsu octopus hook. It's the offset J hook, it's not the circle hook. So I'll put a uni knot there. I'll connect the sinker below the J hook, and then what I'll do is I'll put a stop above the slip bobber, and the stop determines the depth, right? However high above the slip bobber the stop knot is, that'll determine how deep the sinker and hence the bait ends up below the slip bobber. And you just slide this up and down with your hand. If you decide you want to be deeper, slide it up the line. Decide you want it to be shallower, slide it down the line. So you can be 20 feet deep, you can be 40 feet deep. I'm probably going to just start with this mullet a little bit below the water, maybe 4 feet down, and then I'll adjust it based on conditions and what I think the best depth is. So that's it. That's the slip bobber.
If you see what I see, that the grave is empty, then you know what I know. Anything is possible. If you see what I see, that the grave is empty, then you know what I